virtually to talk about this issue is the Publicity Secretary of the Labour Party in the FCT, that is the Federal Capital Territory in Abuja, Chief Eyisi. Okay. He joins me virtually this morning from Abuja. Chief, good morning. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you and good morning, Mr. Dilita.
Okay, welcome. Now,
thank you.
Good. Now, what is going on with your party? It appears you now have factions here and there. The last time you were on this show, we talked about the caretaker committee that was set up some time ago, and now court has given verdict and all that, but that matter is still pending in court, and these factions have come up. What's the situation, Chief?
Thank you very much, Mr. Dilita. And thank you, listeners. Actually, the last time I appeared was even before the convocation of that illegal Omuahia gathering. I did say that it was illegal. I did say that rather than being a solution to the perceived problems in the party, that it will further divide the party. And I have been proven right. You see, we have to be law abiding. There are subsisting court judgments giving legality to the leadership of Labour Party, to Barrister Julius Abure-led National Working Committee. You see, the party is one. We have one constitution. We have one national chairman. We have one board of trustees. States don't operate on their own. I want this to be clear.
Okay.
So the governor cannot go to interfere in the affairs of the party in the state because it's governor. It is only the national leadership that can do so, as authorized by the constitution. But it is becoming obvious that the governor of Abia State lacks respect for rule of law and democratic principle. And that is why he has turned to constitute himself into a nuisance for the party in Abia State.
Okay, Chief, I would want you to tone down a bit with the choice of words that you use, against the governor. It's good we engage very well on this conversation. When you say that the governor appears not to be respecting the rule of law, is the governor not a leader in your party? And then again, if we are talking about the Umuahia meeting where the caretaker committee actually met, he was not the only one that actually participated in that meeting. Peter Obi, your presidential candidate was also part of it. I also saw the letter written to the INEC. It was signed by Peter Obi and the governor as well. So why narrowing it down to the governor alone?
We'll get there. But the governor was the arrowhead. The governor was the one who called for the meeting in his own state. Peter Obi did not summon the meeting in Anambra or in Onitsha or even in Nnewi for that matter.
Okay.
So the onus is on the governor to explain to Nigeria and members of Labour Party why he convened such meeting when it was beyond his powers to do so. That is what we are saying. Again, he is the leader of the party in the state. But that is a ceremonial euphemism. He does not have constitutional powers to direct the party. That is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yes, if he could be used to bless the high table, those who will stay high table, leader of the party, he will make keynote addresses. But he cannot go into the running of the party. It's an aberration. And that is why I say it's like he is no longer law abiding. You see, Aristotle said that we are what we do repeatedly. And therefore, excellence is not an act, but a habit. So he cannot be answering excellence when he is his habit, in his temperament, in his conduct, there is nothing excellent about it. That is the point.
Okay.
We have to live and obey the rules. That is how society makes progress. Now, he went to his state, Abia State, because he had the intention of moving to another party. I said that earlier on, and started creating crisis there. To the extent that the vice chairman, national vice chairman of Southeast of Labour Party, was arrested at his instruction. The security agency.
Was it really at his instruction? Because we understand that there was a kind of petition by the state working committee of your party here in the state to the police, claiming that the vice chairman of your party was actually engaging in impersonation and sale of form.
Yes, you see, some of these things, when they happen, we are politicians, we know.
Okay.
They did that at his behest. Because the only person that will issue such directive is the national chairman. The state in question, those people that wrote that, one Otti, I don't know if they are related, we have passed that stage. We have passed that stage. They may be those working for Governor Otti, but the party is no longer working with them. So that letter couldn't have been honored if they said that it's because of a particular spurious allegation that the police moved in. It couldn't have been respected by the police because the police, they are supposed to know the authentic leadership of Labour Party in Abia State. It's not the governor. It's not his namesake, Otti.
Okay, but you said earlier that he is the leader of the party in the state. If that's the case,
that is euphemism, not operational leader.
So it's just a name that you gave to him.
It's a name we used to bless the table, the high table.
So he cannot act based on that. Is it that he cannot act based on that as a leader of the party?
It's not in the constitution. He cannot carry out any action in the party.
So why call him the leader of the party if he cannot act in that capacity? Because it sounds so misleading. I mean, if you are calling somebody the leader of the party, he should act like a leader. If you say it's not, let
me use it? Educate. Yes, let me educate us a little.
Okay.
Those who are de facto the jure leaders of the party are executives of the party. They can take action, execute action on behalf of the party. Those who are ceremonial leaders are merely supposed to probably be giving advice, supporting the party with resources and all that, but they don't engage in directing party activities. They have to get such powers if ceded to them by the authorizing person who is now the state chairman of his party in the state or the zonal chairman.
Okay, so Chief, I recall the last time you were on the show, we talked about support for the party, both at the national and state here, and you said clearly that the governor has not shown any support financially and otherwise to the party. Could that be the reason this fight is coming up? Maybe because it's not showing financial support to the party and all that. I just want to know, what is the bone of contention? Where is the point of departure? Why is this disagreement?
Very good. It's not issue of funding. But let me shock you. Do you know that the government, what he gives to Abia State Labour Party monthly is like 1 million naira?
Okay, so he gives.
Yes, that is the information. He gives 1 million naira.
Okay.
He doesn't take any introduction. But let's look at it.
That's monthly, right?
Monthly.
Okay.
Even at times, he will not do so.
Okay, so is he for the state or the national?
For the state.
Okay.
For the state. 1 million is nothing to run a political party at state level. Because at state you have local government. I think in Abia, about 17. You have wards, 100 and something.
Okay.
Is it 1 million they will use to buy stationery? Is it 1 million they will use to hold quarterly? It is yearly meeting. Is it 1 million? So the governor has not been showing interest in the party. And he has surprised some of us. After giving him the ticket, supporting him, have you asked the governor? Because one the problem is that they said that no convention, which he himself to prepare them, where is a deputy, that is not all inclusive, all expansive, that we have gone to the market square to bring people to go and do national convention. Now, I'm there, Governor Otti. His own primaries that produce him as the governor, where did it hold? Ask him. So don't fail to ask this question. So did he attend any primaries?
So where did you give him the ticket? At what point?
We just gave him the ticket. We wrote everything, and he didn't complain.
Okay, so if that's the case, is that not an indictment on your party? If actually you said you did not hold the primaries, and you gave him the ticket?
No, listen now.
Okay.
Listen. The party has the powers to substitute candidates when there is window for that.
Okay.
Do you understand? So during substitution, all we do is that we get stakeholders to endorse a particular person. It's constitutional.
Okay.
That was what the governor benefited from. He didn't put in money into it. He said he has finished spending this money in the party he came from, I think Abda. And because of the tremendous support he told
you that he has spent so much money.
He told the party that he didn't want that we should give him it.
Okay.
Yes, the records are there. Go to the national, you will find the records there. Ask him now. Is he not a man? Is he not supposed to be a man of honor? Yeah? You see, when these things happen, you begin to doubt the credibility of some people. People will do favor for you, then you come back and start attacking them. The point is this: he is part of those, or the leader of those who believe that they must take control of the party. That is it.
Okay.
That is, you came into a party within 1-2 years maximum. Then the ambition is to take over the party. How is that possible? Do you mean that those who were there and gave you this ticket that they will have fruits? His intention is to go and remove Labour Party people and bring up that people. In any case, that is what we are doing. All the appointments in the state, we are taking records. Is it not Abga people? He is giving all those appointments. Now, he's looking towards the Zenith Labour Party. And these are people who are saying, look, in Labour Party, we want a national chairman to go to the north so that PKP will be the candidate from the south. But the same champion of that proposal, Governor Otti, he is not moving people to Zenith Labour Party. Where Dan Wanya is the national chairman. In fact, Dan Wanya is what? He is immediately Labour State, Imo State. Have you seen the fallacy?
Okay. But the confusion here is when maybe you need to go back again and probably withdraw the name, the leader of the party in the state, because
it's in the constitution.
Yeah, because when you say he's the leader of the party, maybe the governor will have no option that to act as a leader. Maybe you need to go back a bit. But then again, there's this speculation here and there that the national headquarters of the Labour Party is getting enough funding from the Aso Rock to destabilize the party. Is it true?
You see, this issue of funding from APC-led presidency, if anything, it will be the governor who we know is preparing to move to APC, it is clear that we'll be doing so.
How certain are you? How certain are you that the governor wants to leave? Has he told you?
He's already on his way. It's not about telling me. He's already on his way. That is why he's moving some of his fake followers to ZLP, so that he will use, if he wins, assuming he wins, which he thinks he will win, but we know he will use. That if he wins, he will not use it as bargaining chip with APC, so that will create space for him to run on their ticket in 2027. He has even already started talking to some elected National Assembly members from his state. We are aware of that, but we are watching them keenly and closely.
So, are you worried with such development that, just like you said, elected official from your party in the state, because we've been hearing that some of them may be warming up to leave your party with this crisis that is rocking your party at the moment? Are you not bothered that should this crisis continue, that some of your elected people, will leave your party and you may go back to square one where you were before the 2023 general election?
Let me tell you, before now, even though we didn't have any elected people, but we had some at a time in Labour Party. We had a government, Mimiko. We have National Assembly members. So this party is not as if it is just there doing nothing. If we had been doing nothing over the years, we would have been registered by INEC, like some other political parties that had registered. So it is not Otti that brought this resurgence of Labour Party. It is God's divine favor. And of course, a good platform like Labour Party that attracted His Excellency people. And the party glowed under the divine leadership of Barrister Julius Abu. We must have to give him credit, because he was the one who prepared this party for these remarkable successes. We made and we are still making. Let me tell you, in Abia State, what is frightening the governor is simple. We know. We know the local government caretaker chairman,
okay,
who they call mayors. These are young talks, vibrant people with resources. Ask the government. They told the government, any local government you come to do any project, we will double it with our own resources. So he's now frightened that these people are there in Labour Party and that they have the resources to challenge him. So that is why he's insinuating that it's like they went to APC to bring up. He will see something. He hasn't seen nothing yet. And that election, which is programming that he will win, that it will be like what Fubara did in Rivers State, will tell him that Abia State is not Fubara. It's not where we take place. Fubara's case and Rivers State are quite different from Abia State. He has opened the doors for hawks to come in and chase him out. That is what he has done.
So you are going to harvest these mayors, like you said, into Labour Party, so as to enable you fight the governor. Is that true?
They are already there.
Okay.
That is why they ganged up to arrest the vice chairman, who is, by our constitution, the operating officer of Labour Party in Southeast Zone. He has every power and every constitutional cover to be in Abia State and to carry out the directives of the party. Yes. So Labour Party will be the party to beat in Abia State, with or without the government.
So what if the governor wants to recontest under the platform of Labour Party in 2027? Are you going to oblige him?
No, he has to look for forgiveness. If he requests for forgiveness, the national leadership is very benevolent. They are very open, very accommodating. If we look at his request, why not? We forgive him. We forgive him for his bad deeds and ask him to live according to the laws of the land. We don't encourage lawlessness in the Labour Party. That's the point.
Okay. Let me sincerely thank you, Chief Eyisi Okay, the Publicity Secretary of Labour Party at the Federal Capital Territory in Abuja. Thank you so much for speaking with us on the platform.
Thank you.
Thank you so
much.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Well, it's getting interesting, but we'll take a breather now. When we come back, we'll hear from the Publicity Secretary here in Abia State. That is for the Labour Party. Stay with us. All right, welcome back to the program. It's still the platform, the pinnacle of all discussion. We are looking at the disagreements and the fold of the Labour Party and the state. And earlier, you heard Chief Eyisi Okay, as the Publicity Secretary of Labour Party in FCT. He has bared his mind on the issue. Now, joining us virtually also to look at this particular issue is the Labour Party Publicity Secretary in Abia State, St. Jerry Ajike. Good morning, St. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Now, have you actually submitted your party's list of candidates to APSEC ahead of local government election?
Yeah, it's concluded.
Okay.
That activity has been concluded.
I understand that APSEC said they have 2 lists of Labour Party candidates. How did it happen? Are you aware of it?
Well, nobody communicated to us about the existence of any 2 lists. But we have the list from us regarding this election have been duly submitted.
So you are not aware of the one led by Abure, the one they submitted to the APSEC? You were not communicated on it?
No, we've only submitted the list for the coming elections from us. If exists any other list, we're not aware.
Okay, so what happened? We also understand that your Southeast Vice Chairman was arrested over the weekend. They said your party actually wrote a petition to the police against the Vice Chairman for impersonation. Tell us more about this.
Well, you should know, everyone should know, issue regarding the party internal conflict is not a matter that is alien to any political party in Nigeria. And whatever that led to that unfortunate incident is being addressed. Then the matter regarding the arrest, nobody on any side supported the manner in which that action took place. Nobody supported that. If any other matter regarding that is unfortunate incident, at the moment is being addressed, and we are looking forward to uniting all forces. We do not want a continuous escalation of these incidents, which I consider very unfortunate. It is not planned, it was not expected, but it happened, and it did happen, and we are addressing that. So we're not bringing it back to the radio and media platform to debate on who is wrong and who is not wrong. Well, what we are saying, we do admit there's an error, there's an issue that needs to be addressed, and we are addressing that. Thank you.
Okay, Jerry Ajike back on the line. So I was asking, saying, Jerry, when you said that incident was an unfortunate one, but you wrote to the police, what were you thinking? When you petition the police against someone, didn't you know that the person might get arrested?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a formal invitation, and any request or letter regarding invitation, I don't think it portends any danger. But when it goes beyond an invitation and it happened in that manner, I'm very certain nobody expected it to turn out in the way it happened. but unfortunately it did happen. And we do not, like I said, we do not want this matter to escalate on either side, because we remain one family, Labour Party, and one family of Abia people, and then the peace of this state is our peace. The success of this state is our success. Okay, so it's an unfortunate incident that happened, and then we are looking at addressing the matter, and we're doing that, just that.
So, have you reached out to your Southeast Vice Chairman over this matter? You know, since you said you want to maintain peace and all that, have you reached out to him to at least pacify him over what has happened, and probably see a way to address the issue?
We're doing that. I have done that. We are not in enmity with anyone, and like I said earlier on, whatever is happening to Labour Party Abia State is not alien. These are common features in the average Nigerian political party. We do reaching out. I have also done that. What we are looking at is bringing all parties on board for peace to reign.
Okay, so we understand that those are your candidates that you earlier submitted, you know, to the APSEC for this local government election have actually left your party for Zenith Labour Party. Is it true?
Well, as a matter of fact, you never heard any official statement from us regarding that. Let's leave it where it is.
Okay, you are saying that there's nothing like that. Your candidates are still your candidate. They never left your party.
Nobody has deserted the party. Listen, as a matter of fact, as long as the Labour Party, we in the leadership has not come forward to make any official statement regarding departure or the camp or whatsoever nature, nomenclature anyone could attribute to that, we would just go for the election, and it will happen, and whatever result that comes forth, I believe the leadership of the party, I believe the leadership of the party will definitely know what to do. We are, like I said earlier, we do not have any issue of clash or clash of interest. Our overall issue is that the best thing that Abia State that has witnessed under the leadership of Labour Party, under Labour Party, under the leadership of His Excellency Dr. Alex Otti, the Executive Governor, will continue to happen. And this is just our conclusion of the whole matter. So any other thing regarding to clash of interest, we do not want that to come on board.
So what about the court injunction that you took from the court, you know, saying that you are the authentic SWC in the state, which the Abure faction have actually contradicted and set up their own? What has happened to that court injunction? Has it been withdrawn or vacated?
Well, we are looking into the matter. Like I said earlier on, we are Congress body. The leadership of Labour Party as constituted presently, they're all leadership by Congress. So we were not appointed. We were not appointees. We were duly elected, and we have a legal time frame which exists till April 2025.
Okay.
So if any matter regarding to such, like I said, where error has been observed, either side, we are addressing all matter relating to these internal confusions that were created by parties, I would say, that are not cautious to address matters of internal concerns. Unfortunately, these things get to the public. It's just an unfortunate situation to get to the public. Otherwise, these are matters we have put up mechanism to address them. Because most of what is being paraded in the media, they are not the true picture of what it is within us as a party and as leaders of the party. Most of them are not true. Okay? Some you hear, some you read, but when we among us, we know that we have one goal, and that goal is for the best interest of the people of Abia State. Labour Party in Abia State, yes, there might be a pocket of crisis, conflict here and there. The Labour Party in Abia State, under the leadership of Dr. Alex Otti, has one focus. That focus is to unite this. That focus is for the peace of this state and for the progress and development of this at all ramifications. And that's what we're doing. All these issues of argument, conflict, personal interest, and all that, like I said, we are addressing that, and at the appropriate time, we will put things back in proper shape.
Okay, let me sincerely thank you, the Labour Party Publicity Secretary in Abia State, St. Jerry Ajike. Thank you so much for speaking with us.